Imagine one of the most dominant forces in NBA history, Shaquille O'Neal, teaming up with a young star, Jayson Tatum. What if this powerhouse duo took the league by storm in the 2017-18 season? Today, we're going to be seeing if Jayson Tatum can live up to Kobe Bryant's past legacy. Starting off in the 2017-18 season, the Celtics reached new heights. With Shaq anchoring the paint and Tatum shining as a rookie, the team boasted an impressive 60-22 record. Shaq was a force to be reckoned with, averaging 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 4.9 assists per game. Shaq's dominance earned him an MVP award with a remarkable 58.1 field goal percentage. Tatum also displayed his potential by averaging 11.3 points and 5 rebounds per game, capturing the Rookie of the Year title with a solid 49.5 field goal percentage. In the first round of the playoffs, the Celtics faced the Washington Wizards, led by the dynamic duo of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Despite the challenge, the Celtics swept the Wizards 4-0, showcasing their strength in the paint. However, not everything was perfect. Tatum struggled with the shooting, posting disappointing playoff percentages of 39.9% from the field and a whopping 15.8% from beyond the arc. The media began to question his ability to perform under pressure.
Jayson Tatum is great. He is not good. Those numbers are entirely acceptable for someone who is good. Someone who is great, it is entirely unacceptable.
Next up, the Celtics faced the Milwaukee Bucks, featuring a young and hungry Giannis. Despite Giannis' rising stardom and Tatum's lackluster playoff performance, Shaq's overpowering presence was too much for the Bucks, leading to another 4-0 sweep for Boston. Shaq's dominance in the paint was on full display during this series, leaving the Bucks with no answers and propelling the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics faced their toughest tests yet, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. This series was a battle of titans, pushing both teams to their limits. The series went down to the wire, accumulating in a thrilling Game 7. Shaq delivered a legendary performance with 22 points and 20 rebounds, leading the Celtics to a hard-fought victory and a place in the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals brought the ultimate challenge, the Golden State Warriors Super Team, featuring Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. The Celtics knew they had their work cut out for them. The finals were a fierce battle, and with every game a testament to their skills and resilience on both teams. Despite their best efforts, the Celtics fell short, losing the series in 6 games to the Warriors. The media was quick to criticize Jayson Tatum once more, claiming that the lights were too bright for the young star in the playoffs. Tatum's struggles continued to be a talking point, overshadowing his otherwise impressive season as a Rookie of the Year.
Soon-to-be superstar Jayson Tatum shot 32% and averaged 4 turnovers a game. Not superstar numbers.
After a promising yet heartbreaking end to their 2017-18 season, the Celtics came back with a vengeance in 2018-19. With Shaq and Jayson Tatum leading the charge, the Celtics achieved a remarkable 69-13 record. In the first round of the 2019 playoffs, the Celtics faced off against the Milwaukee Bucks once again. This time, the Bucks put up a tougher fight, pushing the series to 6 games, but the Celtics still pulled through with the series win. Jayson Tatum stepped up significantly from last season, improving his shooting percentages to 45.2% from the field and an impressive 44.4% from beyond the arc, silencing many of his media critics. The second round saw the Celtics once again facing the Washington Wizards. This time, Boston's dominance was clear as they dispatched the Wizards in just 5 games. Shaq and Tatum's synergy on the court was undeniable, propelling the Celtics to an Eastern Conference Finals for the second consecutive year. The Eastern Conference Finals this year brought a new challenge, the Toronto Raptors, led by formidable Kawhi Leonard and a sharp-shooting Fred VanVleet. Despite the valiant effort from Shaq and Tatum, the Raptors proved too strong. Kawhi Leonard's all-around brilliance and VanVleet's clutch shooting overwhelmed the Celtics, leading to a disappointing 5-game series loss. The Celtics' dream of an NBA Finals return were crushed as the Raptors advanced, leaving Boston to reflect on what went wrong. The 2019 offseason brought some significant changes to the Boston Celtics. Disconnect from the team's success, Kyrie Irving decided to leave, creating an opportunity for Tatum to take on a bigger role. The Celtics also acquired Kemba Walker to enhance their playmaking in the backcourt. With these changes, the Celtics are ready to create a new chapter. The Celtics ended up having another strong regular season, finishing with a 58-24 record. Shaq continued to dominate, earning the Defensive Player of the Year award with averages of 20.8 points, 15.5 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks per game. Tatum also took a significant leap, averaging 22.4 points per game with a 45% shooting from the field and 41.1% from beyond the arc. In the first round of the 2020 playoffs, the Celtics faced the Indiana Pacers. Boston quickly dispatched the Pacers in a 4-0 sweep, setting the tone for their playoff run. Next up, the Celtics versed the Miami Heat, led by Jimmy Butler. Despite Butler's tenacity, the Celtics won the series in 5 games, showcasing their depth and determination. The Eastern Conference Finals brought a dominant force, the Philadelphia 76ers featuring Joel Embiid. This series was a test of strength and willpower. Shaq dominated Embiid, exploiting his weak defense and leading the Celtics to a 6-game series victory. The stage was officially set for an epic showdown in the NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics versus the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers were led by the dynamic duo of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. This series promised to be a clash of titans. The finals lived up to the hype of these rivals, going to a full 7 games in the series. In the end, the Celtics emerged victorious, with Jayson Tatum stepping up as the hero. Tatum's outstanding performance earned him a Finals MVP with averages of 28.5 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 51% shooting from the field per game. Sadly, the 2020 offseason brought unexpected changes to the Boston Celtics. Kemba Walker decided to retire, leaving the team without an experienced point guard. Additionally, Gordon Hayward chose to join the Hornets, feeling overshadowed by Jayson Tatum's rising stardom. Despite these setbacks, the Celtics were determined to make the most of the upcoming season. Against all odds, the Celtics had another stellar season, finishing with a 67-15 record. Brad Stevens was recognized for his exceptional leadership, winning Coach of the Year award as well. Shaq continued to defy expectations, winning his second MVP award with averages of 26.9 points, 14.7 rebounds, and 3.2 blocks per game. Tatum also reached new heights, making his first All-NBA team with averages of 24 points per game and 45% shooting from beyond the arc. In the first round of the 2021 playoffs, the Celtics faced the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boston's dominance was clear as they swept the Cavs in 4 games. The second round brought a formidable challenge, the Brooklyn Nets, featuring the Big Three, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. This series was a showcase of offensive firepower and playoff experience. Despite their best efforts, the Celtics struggled to contain the Nets' offensive dominance, each game with a high-scoring battle coming down to the wire. In the end, the Celtics fell short, losing the series in 7 hard-fought games. The Nets' playoff experience and star power proved way too much to overcome. Despite the sad ending of last season, the 2020 offseason brought new and familiar faces to the Boston Celtics. Al Horford returned after a 2-year hiatus, and the team acquired Derek White from the Spurs, improving the roster for another championship run. The Celtics finished the 21-22 regular season with a strong 57-25 record. Shaq continued his defensive dominance, winning his second Defensive Player of the Year award with averages of 1.5 steals and 2.4 blocks per game. Jayson Tatum had his best season yet, averaging 25 points, 5.7 rebounds per game, with an impressive 54% shooting from the field and 45% from beyond the arc. In the first round of the 2022 playoffs, the Celtics faced the Cleveland Cavaliers once again. Boston again made quick work of the Cavs, sweeping them in 4 games. Next, the Celtics sought revenge against the Brooklyn Nets, who were falling apart after failing to win a championship in the previous year. The Celtics were on a mission. Boston's determination and teamwork paid off as they defeated the Nets in 6 games, continuing their march towards the finals. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics faced the 76ers, led by regular season MVP Joel Embiid. This series was really a clash of titans. Despite Embiid's dominance, Shaq shut him down, leading to the Celtics to a Game 6 up 3-2. The pivotal Game 6 went into overtime with Shaq's putback dunk from a Tatum miss sending into overtime. In overtime, Tatum's clutch free throw sealed the win for the Celtics, with Shaq taking home the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The stage was officially set for an epic NBA Finals showdown. The Boston Celtics would verse the Golden State Warriors once again, led by Stephen Curry. This series promised high drama and intense competition for the second time. The finals did not disappoint, with both teams battling fiercely. The Celtics emerged victorious in 6 games, with Jayson Tatum's stellar performance earning him the Finals MVP. Tatum averaged 29.7 points, shooting 51.2% from the field and 42.2% from 3. Stephen Curry's incredible triple-double average of 42.5 points per game was not enough to overcome the Celtics' balanced attack and relentless defense against them. The 2022 offseason brought new talent to the Boston Celtics, with an addition of Malcolm Brogdon further strengthening their roster for a back-to-back championship run. The Celtics concluded the 2022-23 regular season with a solid 60-22 record. Joe Mazzulla's exceptional coaching earned him a Coach of the Year award, highlighting his impact on the team's success. Shaq and Jayson Tatum also continued to lead the team, but the playoffs would bring unexpected challenges for them. In the first round of the playoffs, the Celtics faced the Milwaukee Bucks, led by regular season MVP Giannis. The Celtics' confidence would be tested against Giannis' dominant play. Despite Tatum and Shaq combining for 50 points per game, their efforts were not enough. This series stretched to 7 games, with the Celtics ultimately falling short. Giannis and the Bucks emerged victorious, eliminating the Celtics in a hard-fought 7-game series. The defeat was a sombering reminder of the challenges that lay ahead, but the Celtics' dominance would not stop here. The 2023 offseason was the best yet for the Celtics and really a game changer. They acquired Drew Holiday from the Bucks that beat them last year and Kristaps Porzingis from the Wizards, forming a real super team in Boston. With these superstar additions, the Celtics were ready to dominate the league. The Celtics showcased their strength throughout the 23-24 season, finishing with a stellar 63-19 record. Joe Mazzulla's exceptional leadership earned him a back-to-back Coach of the Year award. Both Tatum and Shaq made the All-NBA first team, solidifying their status as elite players and teammates. In the first round of the 2024 playoffs, the Celtics faced a young Orlando Magic team, Shaq's old stomping grounds. Boston made quick work of the Magic though, sweeping them in 4 games. Next, the Celtics faced off against the Philadelphia 76ers once again. Shaq locked down Embiid again, leading the Boston to a 5-game series victory. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics sought revenge against the Milwaukee Bucks, the team that had eliminated them in the previous season. Fueled by anger and determination, Boston swept the Bucks in only 4 games. Jayson Tatum was unstoppable, winning the Eastern Conference Finals MVP with averages of 28.6 points per game on 55.8% shooting from the field. The NBA Finals featured a clash of big men as the Celtics faced the Denver Nuggets led by former MVP Nikola Jokic and the dominant playoff performer Jamal Murray. Shaq's defense proved too much for Jokic as the Celtics clinched the championship in 6 games. Shaq's performance earned him the Finals MVP with averages of 23.7 points, 14.8 rebounds, and astonishing 64.9% shooting from the field. Jayson Tatum and Shaq celebrated their 3rd championship together, solidifying their legacy as one of the greatest duos in NBA history. Despite their on-court success together, the 2024 offseason brought light to off-court disagreements between Shaq and Tatum. The intense pressure of maintaining their dominance and the spotlight on their every move began to take its toll. Shaq, a seasoned veteran with strong opinions on leadership and team dynamics, often clashed with Tatum's more modern approach to the game. These disagreements centered around training regimes, media appearances, and the direction of the team's future. While Shaq pushed for a more traditional discipline approach, Tatum advocated for a balance that allowed personal growth along team success. Their conflicting visions created friction that couldn't be ignored. As the Celtics aimed to defend their championship, resolving these off-court issues became crucial as their performance on the court. The team's ability to navigate this internal conflict would significantly impact their pursuit of another title. The 24-25 season marked the beginning of the end for the once dominant Boston Celtics. As tensions between Shaq and Tatum reached a boiling point, both players experienced a decline in their performance, leading the team to a 49-33 record. In the first round of the playoff, the Celtics faced a young and inexperienced Atlanta Hawks. Despite their youth, the Hawks pushed the Celtics to a grueling 7-game series. Although Boston ultimately won in a blowout Game 7, the series should have been an easy victory, further exacerbating the rise in tensions within the team. The second round saw the Celtics facing a young and hungry Indiana Pacers led by Tyrese and Pascal Siakam. The internal discord within the Celtics became glaringly apparent. Boston struggled to find their rhythm, and the Pacers capitalized on their disarray, winning the series in just 5 games. The defeat was a bitter pill to swallow, with Shaq and Tatum openly expressing their frustration with each other. The offseason brought an inevitable conclusion to the Celtics' internal strife. Shaq and Tatum decided to part ways, ending their dominant partnership. Shaq took his talents to the Golden State Warriors, seeking a fresh start and the opportunity to team up with the legendary Stephen Curry at the end of Curry's career. The split marked the end of an era for the Celtics, leaving fans to wonder what could have happened had the partnership between Shaq and Tatum endured. How many more championships could they have won together in the upcoming years? I guess we'll never know. But what if another duo could rewrite history? Imagine Luka Doncic and Dirk Nowitzki, two Maverick legends playing together. How would this dynamic duo shape the future of the NBA? Click the video on the screen right now to find out.